let's give this a go. Alright, alright. Yeah, I'm back. I know I said it was gonna be either Saturday or Sunday, and it's now Monday. But, I ended up being a lot more busy over the weekend than I thought I was gonna be. So, yeah. And I was a little busy today as well, so that's why the stream is starting so late. And it's probably gonna be pretty short because I am surprisingly tired. So yeah. The freaking line. Anyway, so yes, I'm gonna be continuing with Star Rail. We just beat the Ebon Deer, which is pretty awesome. And yeah, I will. I think I will start with this message that Dan Hunk sent me, just because it's been sitting in my little message box for a while now. So I'm gonna see what he was doing in the Artisanship Commission with the Puppet Lady and Su Shang and Coffin Guy, whatever his name is. So that's what I'll do. Yes. Denham once again got in touch with you after intermittently losing contact. What kind of adventures did he encounter this time? Let's find out, I guess. Bronya Rand.
So this is the Lafu's Ambrosial Arbor. It's my first time seeing it.
Aren't you a Cloud Knight?
Cloud Knights don't visit the Ambrosial Arbor without a reason. Plus, I'm new here. The Lafu's plague mark is a tree, while the Yao Qing's is a moon. I think we got the better one.
Damn.
I heard that the Ambrosial Arbor shriveled and died a long time ago. How could it suddenly spring back to life and start growing again?
'Cause some fucking Stellaron bullshit, man.
The influence of the Stellaron. There's no time for explanations. We must return to the Ten Lords Commission. I'm wounded. I need your assistance in getting there. Once we get to Starskiff Jetty, you can go your separate ways.
Wait, whoa. I thought in the last mission we healed you right at the end there. Locha was like, you know, oh, don't worry, I can heal you. And she's like, no, I'm a puppet, it won't work. And then he's like, oh, don't worry, it'll work. And then it did work. And everyone was like, oh my god, he is using the power of the abundance. Dun dun dun. And then she was like, oh, okay, let's continue as planned. And now she's re-wounded?
Well, there's nothing else for it. We're duty-bound to help the Ten Lords Commission.
Okay. Talk to your teammates and gain an understanding of the situation. Yeah, teammates, let me understand the situation here.
You look familiar.
You must be mistaken. I've never been here before in my entire life.
Maybe. I ran your facial profile against the records in the shackling prison just now. Indeed, there were no matches to be found.
That's right, never been to prison. I'm a good noodle. Sorry, didn't mean to zoom in on your boobs. I just want to look at your eyes, ma'am. Stop turning around. I swear to God, ma'am, I just want to look at your eyes. Thank you. They're very cool. And so is your hair. Anyway.
I did not expect such a short journey to be filled with so many twists and turns. How does it feel, Master Dan Heng, to be a subject of the Ten Lords Commission?
It's a pleasure, I guess.
A good answer. Short and to the point. It would seem I've been unsuccessful in detangling myself of matters thus far. I suggest we hasten to Starskiff Jetty and send this Judge of the Ten Lords Commission on her way. We must continue our own journeys as soon as possible.
Sushang, what's up?
Sorry. All Cloud Knights answer to the Ten Lords Commission. Duty calls. Apologies for asking you to stick with me a bit longer. I'll treat you guys when I get you back to safety.
Hey, thanks. I'm not a Cloud Knight. Let's go our separate ways now.
I guess you could slip away and find a safe spot to hide. I'll come back and get you once I've sent her on her way.
No need. I operate alone.
Not a smart way to operate. The Lafu is more dangerous than ever. I can't let you put yourself in harm's way. Come on, together is better.
Oh, fine. To better is gather. So this is where we came from, right?
Hey, wait for us!
Oh, sorry. They're fucking gone! Okay, what if I
I
go...
don't think this is the way.
Why not? Oh, fine. This is where... This is
You're
literally
the first
where
Ten
we
Lords
came
Commission judge
from.
I've met. What do you guys do exactly?
Our work concerns the Marastruck and the lifespans of long-life species.
Oh, hopefully you'll be the last one I meet for a while then.
Indeed.
Indeed. I bet I go this way.
I don't think this is the way.
Well, you're fucking dumb. Okay, fine.
Be careful, everyone.
Oh, okay. I will very carefully whack this fish in the ass. Oof, I forgot I had that on.
Keep up. Like tempo!
I told ya I could fight.
Let me shoot this guy. And then let me attack everybody. And then they blow up and kill the other ones, so that's cool.
The best is yet to come.
Hey. Hey, you. Hey.
What?
Oh!
Can you let me have some fun this time?
One of these.
Pretty good crowd today.
And then let me do one of these.
Turn up the volume.
And one of these.
Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all.
My turn.
And then I'll
With
probably
me out here, how can we lose?
kind of sad that Clara is like so slow compared to other people now.
Commencing annihilation.
She used to be able to, you know, actually take her turn before the enemies did. But I guess.
Stay back, Clara.
You can't run!
Jesus.
Stay back, Clara.
Try that again!
Bam.
More. Let's rock! You have the one. I'm not afraid of you.
There we go.
I hope I helped.
Can I go this way? No. It's just closed. Alrighty. Nothing over here. Nope. Can I rotate this? I cannot. Okay. I guess I'll just go straight across.
Huh? Why is there still a civilian out here?
Oh, it's this guy. Wait, have we not? Is this from
Mr. Sparrow.
before or after?
Oh,
I assume before, but maybe I'm wrong. Hey, guy.
I fear not death, for the fate of the Artisanship Commission now rests entirely on my shoulders.
Yeah, I think this is before we fought the deer. Oh yeah, wait. Wait, this guy. What mission was he from? Oh, wait, he was from the one where, I needed to, like, track someone down, right? Maybe? I forget.
Not a chance. Asai, escape while you still can.
Asai.
There's no hope of the Cloud Knights arriving now. As darkness falleth, think not what is just. To this old man entrust your hopes. You must.
Okay, mister.
don't try to be a hero.
Asai, since when were you able to speak?
Jesus Christ.
Hey, do I sound like a dog to you?
No! My apologies, miss. No wonder I was confused. I never installed a human speech module in the little guy. No.
Okay.
But what is the meaning of this? I'm the only one left here. The apprentices all fled. You should probably do the same.
No, you should probably do the same.
You just said there's no hope of the Cloud Knights arriving. I happen to be a Cloud Knight. Wouldn't you call this a timely arrival? Come with us for now. I'll take care of things here later.
That won't do. As a senior artisan, I can't just abandon my post.
Looks like we're gonna have to resort to unconventional methods. Are you gonna come with us willingly? Or do I have to ask the guy behind me to carry you in his white death box?
Damn.
Can you give me a moment to consider those options?
Now, move it!
Damn. So how did he manage to stay behind? Oh, wait. Use the function below to summon. Yeah, wait. Who am I tracking? Hey, it's not there. Hey, I'm okay. I'm okay. How are you
Best is
today?
yet to come.
Good to see ya.
Miss Cloud Knight, why did the General send you out here all alone?
The extent of the disaster means the Cloud Knights are short on manpower. But don't worry, I'll keep you safe.
You took the bait just like that?
Keep up. My tempo!
You have the worst luck running into me.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
My turn.
Be careful, Mr. Sparrow.
The best is yet to come.
So, why did I even have D-Ting earlier? If I didn't use him for anything. Oh, your notifications weren't on, so you didn't know I was streaming? That's fine. I mean, I started... Oh, sorry. I started pretty late today anyway, so... I mean, I've only been streaming for like, 18 minutes now, so... Yeah. Today's probably gonna be a
I've
short
got a
stream
raid to
though,
get to.
because
Let's finish this.
I am pretty tired. So, yeah, it's probably gonna be pretty short, but I'll try and get through at least a little bit more of the story.
Turn up the volume.
You have the worst luck running into me. Check out this awesome move. I told ya I could fight. With me out here, how can we lose?
I want to protect everyone too.
Because why not?
Help me, Mr. Sparrow.
I was sleeping.
I need to be brave.
Commencing annihilation.
I wasn't quite sleeping, like... I wasn't sleeping recently. But...
I'm okay. I hope I helped.
What is this?
Interesting practice. Do people on the Xianzhou have no problem leaving blueprints out in the open?
It makes things easier for the craftsmen. It's not like outsiders can just walk in here.
Are we not outsiders here, Miss Sushang?
Okay. I mean, to be fair though, this is kind of a crazy emergency, so I don't know if it counts. Oh, wait, that one actually has... That one actually has a real table and stuff in it. It's not just painted on. What? pretty random. Hang on, what about this one? What about this one? See, this one's just painted on. Can I go this way? Nope.
This is as far as I go.
Why? Yeah?
A few more steps and we're at the main gate. Thank you for escorting me. We must go our separate ways.
It's just a few steps away. You're not leaving with us?
Everyone has their duties and obligations. From the day I joined the Artisanship Commission, I've been taking care of the ins and outs of its operations without a day's rest.
Damn.
And today is no exception.
Okay, buddy.
The apprentices fled, as they should have. But I cannot let them see their master flee from peril. This is as far as I go with you. I must see what more I can do for the Artisanship Commission.
Okay, well, this is where we met you in the, you know, main part of the story. So, makes
Master
sense.
Gongshu.
No use in trying to talk me out of it, young miss. This old man cherishes his life. He won't do anything rash. On your way now.
Yeah, I'm playing through a little memory section with what Dan Hung was doing while we were separated again. Master Gongshu turns around with his back against you alongside D-Ting, staring into the Artisanship Commission adamantly.
Everyone has their duties. Let's go.
Alright. I guess everyone has their duties, so let's go. Anything else, Master Gongshu?
You still have more to do, no? Onward. I can't just abandon the commission. I must think of a way to solve all this.
Alright. You do you, pal. You do you. That looks like a big old bad guy.
Doesn't look like it wants to let us through. Do you think if I yell at it, it could scare it off?
I really feel like they should get better programming on these things. Because like, I feel like every single time we've run into one, even though they're supposed to be like working for the Lafu, at least I assume, they like always attack us on sight. So yeah, I feel like that's not what they're supposed to do.
I doubt that. I think Atsai is the only one here still taking orders from people.
Any ideas?
I've got one. Bring it down.
Okay.
You know, you're getting less silent and more deadly by the minute. Sounds good. Let's get it.
Okay, let's get it.
This combat needs optimizing.
This combat.
At this speed,
Needs
too
optimizing.
slow. Might be trickier to crack.
Oh, right.
Time for a
Fucking
buzz.
sanction rate. I always forget
This
about that.
song's
Every
just
single-
for you.
Turn up the volume.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all.
Yeah, seriously, this is a pretty darn dangerous city.
Stay right there while I give you a present.
I need to be brave.
Eliminating threat.
again. Oh my god.
Try that again.
This motherfucker.
With me
Come
out
on
here,
out,
how
Sir
can
Long.
we lose?
Come on out
Try
once
hard
again.
sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Card can't even defeat one.
Target threat index lowered.
I mean, he probably can't, honestly.
Careful, Mr.
He
Sparrow.
does not
Can
look.
you let me have some fun this time?
He doesn't look the most
Time
capable.
for a buzz.
Pretty good crowd today.
Let's rock.
Let's just. Oh, okay, we go.
So, are judges all loners? You don't seem to have any backup.
Judges of the Ten Lords Commission have always acted independently, each carrying out their duty in solitude. However, I have a younger sister. You remind me of her.
A sister? A puppet has a sister? I guess. Kinda, sorta. I can see how that would potentially work. Hey, guys. What's up?
Master Gongshu, how could you stay inside?
Why are you still here?
I'm afraid that if I leave, I won't be able to graduate.
Okay. Hey, guy.
Well, you saw it, right? What happened to the Artisanship Commission? Did someone overfeed their houseplant or something?
That's gotta be it. That's gotta be it. Why are you still here?
How could I desert the Artisanship Commission in its time of need?
I don't know, man. I feel like you just leave.
Hey Yunsha, if we switch the material for the aromatons with whatever that crazy plant's made of, would that eliminate maintenance?
You know, Ziming, I say we focus on surviving today for now.
Why are you still here?
How could I leave? This is a novel engineering material. If I leave now, I may never get another chance to conduct research on it.
Oh, don't pay attention to my silly fellow apprentice. If he's set on staying here, I can't exactly leave him here alone, can I?
Okay. And then this random couple who's not even an apprentice, this guy just chilling on a bench.
There's the star skiff.
There it is. I see it. It's right here.
The rebirth of the Ambrosial Arbor was bound to bring calamity. The Cloud Knights must be at the Alchemy Commission, next to the Arbor. You should head the same way. Thank you for ensuring my safety on this journey. I will report this good deed to the Ten Lords. And if the opportunity arises, I will return the favor.
Okay. We're to Starskiff, and you watch as she leaves.
We're glad we could help. She mentioned the Cloud Knights were at the Alchemy Commission. I should find a ship and regroup with my unit. What about you?
Let's go together. Why not?
Aw, you just can't bear to see me go, huh? Come on then, let's go together.
I mean, theoretically, I think that's where my group is headed, so they'd be meeting up with Dan Hum. If they do
We
go
are
there.
most grateful, Miss Sushang.
He talks very slowly. Yeah, the puppet lady's gone. It's pretty sad. Oh, and I'm back here. Oh, puppet lady, I'll miss you. I'll pull for you when you get on the banner. Or if you're, well, unless you're a 4-star. If you're only a 4-star, I don't know. It depends on who the 5-star is. Anyway, Head to the docks and leave the Artisanship Commission. Okay, so this is assuming I am still in the Artisanship Commission. I have some other stuff to do up here, but otherwise I can head out. Oh yeah, do these guys have anything new to say? Anything? Oh, hey. You're here. Wait, did she ask me to... Wait, is this a side quest? Oh no, wait, I hope this isn't a side quest. Heard you've got some problems you'd like a hand with. It's not so much a problem for me as it is for this guy. Since Master Chang Jie is here now, maybe he can talk about it himself? I'm just a young apprentice who cannot graduate, so I'm not qualified yet to lead any team. Please, don't call me Master. I'm just saying it for convenience's sake. Don't worry about it, Chang Jie. Ah, I remember you. You're the great hero Master Gongshu mentioned. He said you helped him fight off all the monsters in the commission. Why did he say it like that? I really envy you. I can't do anything. I'm just... Jesus Christ. I'm just a piece of trash wasting my days away at the Artisanship Commission. Every time I come across something dangerous, I flee in fear. I'm such a chicken. And I've got no sense of artisanship. Why are you so self-pitying all of a sudden? It's not sudden at all. I've been depressed ever since I found out that I lost my master's manuscript. I do not think this guy is okay. I think he is having some problems. The manuscript is my master's legacy work of his lifetime, and it's the only copy in the whole galaxy. During his lifetime? Do you mean Master Gongshu is dead? Miss, please get a hold of yourself. The one who passed away is Master Ryan. Ryan? I feel like that's such a normal... I feel like that's such a, non-Chinese name. Whereas everyone else in Luofu seems to have Chinese derived names. Anyway, Master Ryan, a craftsman who used to be my mentor when I first joined the Artisanship Commission. It's not my current teacher, Master Gongshu. Oh, my master's manuscript should have gone down in Zhenzhou's history. But I was too busy saving my own skin and didn't take it out with me. I really am utterly useless. My God. Why didn't you make a copy of something so important? I feel even worse now. Well, if I were in his shoes and didn't save or back up any of the Divination Commission's files, I wouldn't even dare to sleep. What you said is true, but it's too late for regrets. It's impossible to make a copy of it now. Is this manuscript really that important? I'm not very learned, and I've always felt intimidated and underqualified to face this manuscript. That manuscript is Master Ryan's magnum opus, and now that I thought that one day I'd be able to actualize his visions myself, but now I won't even get the chance to try. Just find that manuscript and you'll be fine, right? But the Artisanship Commission is filled with uncontrolled ingenia and abominations awakened by the Ambrosial Arbor. I dare not. So you'd like me to take over from here? Is this why you've invited me over, Xingqiu? I didn't expect things to turn out like this. Ugh, don't mind me right now. Just help Xingjie find that manuscript. Miss Xingqiu, are we pushing it too far? Just let the right people handle the right things. Besides, it's too dangerous for you to go back alone. I agree, but only on one condition. What condition? You must come with me. Take that. Miss Chinchu, I'm begging you. Well, so much for my lazy day plans. Anyways, got any leads on the manuscript? Those manuscript thingies all seem identical to me. After Master Ryan passed, his manuscripts were packed away by the Artisanship Commission. It should be placed in the Sapientia Academe. Academ? He is a very sad guy. He's just like, oh, I'm just a piece of human garbage. Not worth an ounce of respect. Not worth a moment of your time. The world would be better off if I never existed. And it's like, man, I just fucking met you. Please, chill. My master's dream was to create a starskiff that nobody's ever seen before. There should be words like starskiff designs, keel structure, starskiff engine on his manuscript. That's enough for us. If you keep using more of these fancy words, we ain't gonna understand anything. Now let's just head out, Stell. Yeah, I did not mean to initiate that quest, but anyway, I'll come back and do that later at some point. For now, main quest time. Who the hell are you? Don Shu or Dan Shu? Stell, I have a preliminary understanding of the draught of draconic surges pharmacology. Come have a discussion at the Sinwood Pavilion at your earliest convenience. Coming. No worries. I am not indisposed at the moment, and so I will be awaiting your attendance at the Sinwood Pavilion. Alright. Oh, she's the fucking, like, pharmacy lady, or whatever, or alchemist. Pharmacy lady, whatever. You know what I mean. Close enough.
Time to log off. Head back.
Head back.
That tree remained dead for thousands of years, and it figured now's a good time to come back to life?
Yeah. You guys say anything interesting? Worried, Jianzhou citizen.
That tree remained dead for thousands of years.
This tree has withered for thousands of years. Back when my ancestors first settled in the exalting sanctum, it was already half a stump. But now that it's actually growing again, it's difficult to say whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. Curious Outworlder. Are the rumors and legends about it all true? Possibly. I mean, that's what the legends say. The Xianzhou native's endless lifespan comes from the fruits of the ambrosial arbor. If it weren't for this legend, you Outworlders would never bother coming here.
Time to come back to life?
For me, it's just business. But now, us Outworlders can also become immortal? The first of the 10 unpardonable sins of Xianzhou is involuntary immortalization. If you have any thought about attaining it, I'd advise you to give up any hopes before it's too late.
That tree remained dead for thousands of years.
Anyway.
It figured now.
Hello, man.
You're back. From the sound of your stride, I sense you're in good spirits.
Yeah, you got that right. You can tell just by listening. If her ears really are sharp.
I wouldn't be envious.
This is not an innate ability, merely compensation for my visual impairment. Ultimately, nothing I hear or smell can match the vividness of the colors that you perceive. Let's get down to business. I analyzed the prescription you procured, the draft of Draconic Surge. Now that I have a preliminary conclusion, it needs to be delivered to the seat of Divine Foresight.
What is the conclusion?
The conclusion. Put simply, I don't believe that the draft of Draconic Surge holds the cure to the Mara.
Dang.
Even in the foreseeable future, there will likely not be any such cure.
That sucks.
I've compiled the details into a written analysis. If you're interested, feel free to take a look. This is a copy of pharmacological studies on the draft of Draconic Surge. If the Chief Counselor wants to see it urgently, I'll have to ask you to deliver it for me.
Alright.
That tree remained dead.
Quick. Who's this? Kong Inventor. Let me just take that real quick. Ah, I forgot I can't go this way. I was like, have I been that way? Nope. Because I can't go that way. Hey. Hello, Shingzu.
You're back. Anything you wanted to share?
No, nothing. Just came here to say hi. The prescription from the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus.
Wow. Even for those alchemists, that was fast.
It was Dan Shu who figured it out.
Dan Shu? Wait, why would the Alchemy Commission's chief alchemist be away from her post?
Huh?
I've heard that the chief alchemist is visually impaired. She rarely leaves the Alchemy Commission delve. She has a vast knowledge and expertise. No wonder she was able to analyze the pharmacology so quickly. Let me see her report.
Her expression is serious as she completes reading the report.
Where did these villains get their hands on such a complex prescription? This is infuriating.
Yeah, what the heck?
Still, this is a clue we can follow. Thank you. Please accept these gifts for your efforts.
What do I think about Silverwolf so far? I think she's pretty good. She's got a lot of like really good debuffing abilities, you know. Like if you just from attacking the enemy a few times, you know, you can throw on some smaller ones like minus like 5% attack, 5% defense, 5% speed, and then her skill lets her add on another elemental like weakness onto them, which is super handy if there's like enemies there that don't have any weaknesses to what your like anyone else in your team or only one person in your team, which is very handy. And then her her ult or burst or whatever it's called is just a massive like 40% defense reduction or something like that. So yeah, I think she's pretty good. I don't know if she's as like crazy broken as some people were saying she was. But I'd say she's pretty good. You've already rewarded me.
Those were rewards from the Seed of Divine Foresight. These are gifts from me, personally.
Huh.
You've done so much for the Lafu, for the Xianzhou. This is the least I could do.
Alright. Oh. Don Shu sent me another text. She's just hitting me up constantly, apparently. Is she going to be my main? That is a good question. I feel like I haven't found someone just yet who I'm like, yes, I want this to be my main. I guess the closest might be Clara. And while Silverwolf is good, and I use her in my main team now, I don't know how much I'm gonna use her, like, later on as time progresses. Because there certainly might be some situations where having a different, buffer or debuffer would be better. So, yeah, I guess we'll see. She's very strong, and she looks awesome, and she's got a, kind of fun personality where she's kind of a bad guy, but also, not outright evil, just, selfish. But I don't know if I would main her, if that makes any sense. Stell, have you some time? There are some issues with which I should like your expertise. I should like your... can you drop by the Sinwood Pavilion for a spell? Sure. I don't know why you didn't tell me this like 5 minutes ago when I was right there. Do I also have Yanqing? I think so, yes. Yeah, I think that was the first 5-star I got. I haven't really used him, though. There's just, there's so many characters and only so many resources to spend. At your earliest convenience would be best. Alright. I am wondering how long this the Lafu quest line is, or how far into it I am.
That tree remained dead for thousands of years.
Thank you for coming on such short notice.
I suddenly remember I have some other matters to attend to. No. What can I help you with?
My stay in Exalting Sanctum was supposed to be focused on treating people and delivering medicine. But the Seed of Divine Foresight tasked me with analyzing the prescription. I've been severely delayed. I've already concocted some of the medicine in question, but there can't be any further delays. Could you assist me in ensuring it arrives on time?
Why me?
My colleagues were supposed to handle the deliveries, but now healers are needed everywhere. I can't count on them to do it. I thought long and hard, but I realized I had no choice but to ask you. Perhaps you could see it as repaying a favor?
I just realized she has one mechanical hand too. Interesting, interesting. For some reason, I'm a little worried that this lady's actually evil. I don't know why, but I feel like she might be, like... She might be a part of the Sanctus Medicus group or whatever.
The patient in question is a little girl. If she's gotten into any trouble, be sure to let me know when you get back. This is the medicine. Her house is near the Court of Tranquility. It shouldn't be hard to find her.
Alright. A medicine concocted by Don Shu. Its sweet smell is probably deliberate, made to entice the child to take their medicine properly.
That tree remained dead.
Alright. Oops. Hello.
Is this the one Don Shu sent me to find? Does she come here to treat other sightless people?
Other sightless people? Sure, I'll listen.
Aw, little Miss Lady can't see ahead, can't see right, can't see left. Heads to the east, ends up west.
Dang. Mean kid. Just rhyming, but not rhyming at all, actually.
She's stuck. She can't get down.
Hey, what you looking at, Outworlder? Mind your own business.
Why is there a... Like, these kids look like they're fucking, like, 6. Why are they a gang already? So cocky, huh?
Who do you think you are? Keep your nose out of this. I beat people up all the time.
Sorry. I beat people up all the time. Okay. Alright, buddy.
Yeah, get lost. Stop meddling in our business.
The arrogant kid runs up to you and punches you. Stand strong, unmoving, but the boy falls backwards from the reaction force. Damn. Boss!
Stop yelling and help me up already.
They use some kind of hidden power. I saw it. You're a cheater.
Yeah? I'm a cheater for using fucking power that I have? They do. They also sound like they're way older. I don't know what it is about Star Rail, but I feel like the voices for the children are like not quite right. They do usually sound like they are a lot older than they actually are. Not all the time, but I've noticed it more in Star Rail than I have in Genshin, at least.
That's right. If you hadn't cheated, I would have knocked your lights out.
Oh, okay. Come here and do it again then. I won't cheat this time.
You sure about that, boss? They didn't even flinch. Ugh, shut up! Boss, let's get out of here. We shouldn't fight anyone that doesn't respect martial arts.
Martial arts?
I'll let you off the hook this time. Next time we fight fair and square.
Yeah!
You shouldn't hit kids or whatever. But sometimes They really make you want to. Okay, the other kids flee while disgruntled. You take the chance to lead the girl away from the site of the conflict.
Thank you for helping me, miss.
You're welcome, little girl. Yeah, exactly. The kids in Star Rail all sound like they're fully grown adults. Which, I guess, to be fair, in the case of the Xianzhou, that might kind of be the case with some of them. You know, some of them might actually just be, you know, hundreds of years old, but they've been reborn so many times. But still, it's a little immersion breaking. You okay?
I'm okay. It's my fault. I shouldn't have wandered off on my own. Then I wouldn't have run into those guys. And they always laugh at me for being blind. And they like to trip me up and steal my things.
Jesus. Ugh. Fuck those guys, man.
Thank goodness you were here. Otherwise, they wouldn't have let me off so easily.
Don Shu wants me to deliver this medication for you.
Oh, Don Shu asked you to come? Things are bad on the Law Fu recently. Don Shu must be very busy. Thank you, miss. Remember to thank her for me.
She takes the medicine and returns
Why does
the way
she wander about alone?
Yeah, no, seriously. If she can't see, she doesn't have like a walking stick or anything, or.
Well, I've delivered the medicine. I should report back to Don Shu.
Don Shu's gonna be gone or something. She's gonna have turned into a fucking Mara struck or whatever. Oops. Okay, no, she's still there. Yeah, the little girl was blind, and it sounds like... I'm not sure if the medicine was supposed to help with her blindness at all, or if Don Shu just wanted to, like, give her whatever medicine she needed for free because she was also blind. I'm not really sure, but... yeah.
She remained dead for thousands of years.
How was she? Did you deliver the medicine?
You describe what happened to Don Shu.
She reminds me of myself when I was a child. I also had to find my way in the dark, face obstacles I couldn't predict, as well as deal with unconscious prejudices people had against me. If I was ever injured by bullies or after a fall, I'd run crying to the healers at the Alchemy Commission and ask them to heal me. I suppose that's why I followed in their footsteps, to pay a little kindness forward.
Yeah, seriously. These fucking kids are just like, you know, I really like picking on blind people. Like, holy crap. How fucking evil can you get?
Thank you for looking after the child. Could I ask you for another favor, friend?
No. Are you worried about her?
Yes. I worry about her wandering around on her own. And I want to know what's been on her mind lately.
What's been on her mind lately? But yeah, where are her parents? Why do they let her just wander around on her own?
Her parents passed away.
Oh, okay.
In the denizens of Abundance Wars.
That,
The relatives who took her
yeah.
in aren't close to her. And whenever I treat her, she often confides in me.
I like how she answered my question as soon as I asked it.
A healer's medicine might remedy one's physical health, but sometimes the loneliness and hurt inside one's heart need companionship and care to heal.
She might have wandered far. Do you know where you might find her?
She told me that whenever she's feeling troubled, she finds a quiet corner in the Artisanship Commission and just sits there, letting the sounds wash over her.
In the Artisanship Commission? Doesn't she need to fucking fly there? How the hell does she get all the way to the Artisanship Commission? And also, that place should be fucking off limits for civilians around this time, considering all the fucking stuff going on over there.
Her parents used to be artisans in the commission, so I think she has some nostalgic connection to the place. In all likelihood, that's where she'll be. There's danger around every corner these days, especially for a sightless child. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go then. How did she... Right? How did she get to... Like, we're here. How do I even get to the... That's Divination Commission. Seed of Divine Foresight. Which place led me to... Oh, okay. So for me, in order for me to be able to get to the Artisanship Commission from here, I'd need to go take this star skiff to the Divination Commission, which puts me here, and then I'd have to go all the way up and all the way over to this star skiff to the Artisanship Commission. But apparently she can just, I don't know, walk there? Is it just a coincidence? Maybe. Yeah, it's like just a fucking completely random like path that she's able to somehow find. Okay, also, I want to see where... Oh, fuck, that's like really close to where I need to go. I just need to avoid that corner to not trigger this other quest. Got it. Okay, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, and she's already in trouble. Well, that's just great.
What's happening? Is the girl in trouble?
A little bit. Also, once again, I'm like... I just realized this. I'm all on my own again. It's like, I don't know. I feel like it's... The story here is broken up a little strangely. I don't know if it's just me, but it's like we have sections where, you know, it's me, March, and Welt, and we're running around fixing stuff and we're having conversations with the people. And then other times it just seems like I'm on my own all of a sudden, with like no explanation as to where March or Welt went or anything else like that. I just am suddenly doing stuff all by myself and they're not here. Which I feel like kind of messes with the pacing of it all just a little bit. Yeah, I don't know where they are. Like it was going pretty smoothly for a while there. Like, you know, oh, we land in Cloudford. It's weird because this is like a shipping area and, you know, that's not where we should be. We run into Tingyun, save her, go back to the main area, talk to the general and whatnot. He wants us to help find Kafka. We go find Kafka with Tingyun, arrest her, and then we get to the Exalting Sanctum. And that's when I kind of feel like it starts this really weird pacing where it's like you meet Bailu and save her from some bad guys, and then you have to like go through that whole Sanctus Medicus storyline, but it's just you. March and Welt are just gone, and then all of a sudden you go back into, oh yeah, we should look for Fu Xuan or whatever her name is, the Divination Commission leader. Yeah, well, it's just like, you go do your own thing for a little bit. I'm grabbing a coffee. You know, I need to relax. And so then March probably also ran off and went and did something. But yeah, it is just a little weird, the way it's set up. I feel like I'm kind of pulled out of the main story, forced to do some voiced side adventure instead of what I should probably be focusing on. Anyway. Jesus Christ. I'm here.
Can you let me
Don't
have some fun
worry.
this time?
I want to protect everyone too.
Preemptively use
Oh,
this. And then I'll attack you.
Turn up the volume.
Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all.
Boom.
My turn.
And then I'll shoot you. And then I'll punch you.
Be careful, Mr. Sparrow.
And then you'll just die on your own.
It's all right. Everything's okay now, Xiao Yu.
Xiao Yu.
Thank you, big sister. Thank you, Danshu.
You don't need to be scared anymore. She is here.
I am here.
But when I think about all the trouble I've caused you two, I feel like such a burden. I'm sorry.
Jesus. You're a kid. It's fine.
Is that why you're crying? Maybe you should start getting used to this feeling. Because in the next few centuries, visually impaired people like us will continue to require help from everyone we meet. So, if a little bit of guilt like this is enough to break your heart, then how will you manage such an arduous path?
Danshu? Is this supposed to be comforting?
I'm not trying to console her. This is the reality.
Damn.
Walking alone in the darkness, fearing every incoming, invisible obstacle, unable to understand other people's descriptions. Everyone, everything is like a hot coal in the dark. Invisible, yet still able to burn you.
Jesus.
As a long-life species, she can expect life to continue like this for nearly 1,000 years. She must learn to depend upon herself rather than just foolishly waiting around for the next hero to swoop in and save her.
Gee, you're getting a little passionate about this. There will always be someone willing to help her. Aren't you helping to save her?
One hopes that would be the case. But that would require someone to be by her side every waking second of every day. In the meantime, she'll have to learn to withstand the darkness. Just as I have.
Hey, you're right, Anshu. From now on, I'll do my best to rely on myself.
I really don't know how she even got here. I don't know what she was doing.
Good. I hope you remember this. Forever. This place is too dangerous. Let's head back to Exalting Sanctum.
Okay. I send them back.
Thank you again. For all you've done.
Sure. I don't know what this little excursion was about.
It would seem we incomplete ones are often bullied from a tender age.
Incomplete ones?
I endured numerous hardships to become chief alchemist. Yet, there are still things that leave me feeling helpless. That's the reason I said what I said. You might mistake my words for being hurtful. But the truth is, no amount of words can prepare her for what lies ahead.
Is there no cure? Does the Xianzhou have the technology to help with such impairments?
For long-life species, these things are permanent. Whether we are beautiful or ugly, tall or short, wise or foolish, all of it is encoded into our flesh from the moment we are born.
They really, for all the technological advancements they haven't figured out blindness yet. They can give you a freaking robotic arm, but they can't give you robotic eyes. I don't quite get it. 'Cause I mean, I guess maybe it's supposed to be reflective of real life, where, you know, there isn't exactly a cure to blindness yet. But yeah, I feel like that is a weird. That's a weird thing. Yeah, I don't know.
The impairments of short-life species can be corrected with ingenia or surgery. But that's an impossibility for Xianzhou natives.
But why? I want to know why. If you can fix the impairments of short-life species, what difference does it make for the long-life species?
No matter the method employed, our bodies will eventually return to their original states.
Oh, so what, you guys just heal? Or, well, the opposite of heal?
I too was once a non-believer. I fooled myself into acquiring artificial eye implants.
Oh.
Soon thereafter, my sightless eyes began to regenerate. And I was left in pain and despair.
Jesus. Okay. Cool explanation. I was taken out of the immersion for a second, like, oh, why can't you fix it? And it's like, oh no, you can fix it for regular people, but for people who are immortal, it doesn't work. Okay, okay. Interesting, interesting.
That brief window of sight that I regained has turned into a perpetual source of anguish, forever etched into my mind. For long-life species, this incompleteness is a permanent, unavoidable tenance. What a joke. Even the denizens of abundance, so-called abominations, needn't endure such torture. Perhaps we incomplete ones are merely traitors, cursed by the plague's author.
The life lesson is that you gotta do things by yourself and can't rely on other people, which is not true. Yeah, that is indeed not true. There's almost always people willing to help, and that's a part of life, is having having other people help you and helping other people is oh, I need help moving into my new apartment. Okay, sure. Yeah, I'll go over and help. And then when you need help, moving into your new apartment, you can be like, hey, I need help moving into my new apartment. And sure, it might not always work out perfectly. Some people might be busy while others aren't, but yeah, you get the idea. Like what you said is definitely it is true that is not true, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You had a scary look on your face just now.
It's nothing. Forget I said anything.
Okay, Danshu. I hope you're not evil. Also, though, now just hear me out, Danshu. What's with your mechanical arm? If you guys can't have any sort of like medical procedures or artificial implants put on you, what about this? What about this arm here?
Thank you for sticking with me through all of this. I think my aspirations in exalting sanctum have been met for now. Oh, I have a gift for you. Though I'll need a little time to prepare it. I'll contact you once it's ready to collect.
Okay.
See you soon, friend.
Okay. Yeah, she's got a robot arm, which I feel like at least kind of contradicts what she was saying earlier about the whole long life species can't have stuff fixed because their bodies will just regenerate and push out whatever artificial thing gets put in them.
I came up from Starship Haven just
The mission now is just go and wait for her thing to be ready. I really feel like I have more pressing matters to be worrying about right now, but this is the only main quest that I have in my log, so Hey.
Wait, so you're still reading traditional literature? Move on already.
Move
Web novels
on
are the way
already.
forward.
Did I think I already bought all of your books, right? I think so. I'd like to read some books to pass the time. I'd like to read some books to pass the time.
Go right ahead. Mr. C.N. said that making bookworms feel at home is more important than getting them to buy something.
I just realized this little draped scroll looking thing doesn't have a backside to it. So if you look at it from this angle, it looks like it's just not there. When in reality it should, ideally it would have a be rendered on both sides, but it seems like it is not.
All we ask is that you find a quiet spot away from the browsing areas.
Alright. Time passes quickly. Text message. Still, I have prepared the present of which I have mentioned. Again, I don't know why she texts like this. I feel like she doesn't talk quite like this. Come over to the Sinwood Pavilion. I wish to entrust you with it in person. Coming. Do not worry. I will be there awaiting your presence.
Oh, looks like the person you were waiting for has gotten in touch. Safe travels. Oh, maybe buy a book next time?
Sure.
Wait, so you're still reading traditional?
I'm wondering if she's actually evil. Let's find out.
There you are, friend. You've been running so many errands lately. I'd like for you to take some useful items away with you. Examining the exhibits in the Seat of Divine Foresight inspired me to create this. I referenced some historical texts and concocted a medicine that can extend your lifespan and improve your health.
Sorry? Extend my lifespan? You really do sound like you're working for Sanctus Medicus.
I call it the Broomdew Concentrate Pellet. And I'd like you to have it.
Broomdew Concentrate Pellet.
Consuming it will make your body light, agile, and promote longevity and well-being. As a nameless, it'll make your journey a much less arduous one.
Sounds pretty sus, not gonna lie.
Well then, that's that. I've still got some other business to attend to, so shall we say goodbye for now? Perhaps the next time we meet, I'll be able to see you in the true sense of the word.
Didn't you just say it was uncurable, though? What are you on about, Don Shu? Don Shu placed the box with the pellet on the table. You glance at it. No, I'm gonna put that aside. I am not having that.
It's not that I don't trust Don Shu, but this doesn't seem like something I should take lightly.
Yeah.
Something feels off. I'd better talk to Qingzu at the Seat of Divine Foresight.
Something has felt off for a while now. I probably would have done this as soon as she started talking all that nonsense earlier. While I was waiting at that bookstore for her to text me, I should have been over at the Seat of Divine Foresight. Danshu said this medicine can invigorate the body and prolong one's life. She's the Alchemy Commission's chief alchemist and your close associate. You should be able to trust her and ingest this without issue. Should being the key word. And what's this? Danshu's diary. Oh, jeez, this is long. Yeah, she probably poisoned it or something. Seriously, I'm gonna turn into one of those fucking Mara-struck bitches. Please hear me, Rainbow Arbiter. Yufei would always laugh at me for being childish and writing to you in my diary, but this has been a habit since I was a child. Besides, I also genuinely believe you are able to read this. Your eyes have always been able to see everything you want to see. Someone like me should not have been born, yet now I live a wealthy life and have friends such as Yufei by my side. I thank your blessings every second of every day. Therefore, I hope everything I've done recently would not offend your peerless authority. I bear no dissatisfaction with the world of Zhenzhou that you guard and protect. I simply wish to see the real world in real colors. When I was a child in the Lyceum and my peers bullied me for my lack of sight, I had always firmly believed my condition to be a trial sent by the Rainbow Arbiter to test me. I maintained that belief in my later years, when I entered the academy and had to spend more effort than others to keep up with my studies. As if to reward me for my tenacity, you sent Yufei to be my friend. When we were 7 years old, she chased away the malevolent classmates bullying me, and she has been my best friend ever since. Yufei protected me from the bullies and helped me to keep up with my studies. During the school holidays, she would take me to visit glamorous scenes in the various ecological delves, and describe their beauty to me with great vividness. Her voice is very pleasant to listen to, like the touch of cold streams brushing past my fingertips. We're going to be here for a while. Yeah, her diary was there all of a sudden, so now I'm like, fuck, well, if this is something I wasn't allowed to read before, and suddenly I'm allowed to read it now, I'm kind of curious what it says. In theory, I shouldn't be dissatisfied with life at all. However, humans are visual creatures, and we perceive the world via lights and colors. I simply do not know what Yufei means when she says, "The dusk painted the sky red at the end of the forest, like a flame." In fact, I don't even know what Yufei looks like. I can touch, I can imagine, and yet I still cannot construct a complete picture. Therefore, with Yufei's support, I decided to find a way to restore sight to myself. By the blessing of the rainbow, I have become the best alchemist in the Alchemy Commission, and Yufei is its best healer. Perhaps we can indeed find a way to free the incomplete ones from our eternal torment. Yufei and I had tried many strategies recently, but none of them worked. Firstly, we tried to non-invasively create prosthetic eyes. In fact, this is how my mechanical arm works. Oh, okay, well, they have an explanation for that, which can function as well as a real arm. Theoretically, these non-intrusive methods can help incomplete ones with visual impairments. However, for those with visual neuron developmental issues such as I, non-intrusive methods can do little to help. Secondly, we tried to create vision by using the principles behind butterfly immersia. At its core, Butterfly Emercia uses Foxian pheromones to create controllable illusions. We wondered whether it can therefore bypass the eye as a visual signal receptor and directly send images to the brain. The outcomes indicated that this to be a viable strategy. However, these signals failed to form meaningful images in my brain. It did allow me to see colors and shapes for the first time, but I genuinely cannot tell what is red and what is a circle. We guess this is due to how Butterfly Emercius rely on the experiencer's senses to recreate images. Therefore, when faced with sensory stimuli that I have never experienced before, even the Foxian's pheromones were helpless. How odd. It showed me so many colors, but I don't really miss that feeling. Thirdly, we tried to trigger sensory compensation using other senses. This was Yufei's idea, which was an extension of the non-invasive prosthetic eyes concept. By converting visual signals into auditory, tactile, gustatory, or olfactory signals, these other sensory organs could create a whole new concept of sight. We prepared a prototype gadget, but our biggest challenge was its size. All the external sensors added together are heavier than the weight of 3 humans combined. It was a pain to even walk while carrying them, let alone testing them. Nevertheless, we still conducted many tests. Our results indicate that this tool is much better suited for short-life species. Their brains have greater plasticity, through which sensory compensation can trigger synesthesia, where one sensory organ activates a different sensory organ. If they use this tool for long periods of time, they would be able to realistically taste, hear, or smell colors, shapes, and visual distances. However, for long-life species with low neuroplasticity, such as I, these sensory organs cannot come together to create a brand new sense. Admittedly, I now know the testing block is blue whenever I taste chili peppers, and if I smell a frosty scent after that, then I know the block is a cone in shape. But I still have not seen them, let alone know what blue means. Though short-life species will gain more from this tool, most of their bodily issues can be solved by invasive prosthetics, and would have no need for something as complicated as this. These experiments cost huge amounts of time and effort for Yufei and me, yet we have produced almost no viable results. I can't even be sure whether these experiments can help other researchers in the future. I feel dejected and powerless, and I feel like I let Yufei down. I got in touch with Professor Egan from the Intelligentsia Guild. He presented a rather outlandish solution, something he called eliminative materialism therapy. Eliminative materialism is an ancient philosophical idea that states all human emotions arise from internal steroids and electrical signals. Professor Egan believes that if we cannot eliminate the root of the incomplete one's suffering, then we will eliminate the suffering itself. As long as we use a pump to periodically inject specific medications into the body, we can make the person not care about their physical issues. I will have no desire to see the world, and not feel sad about my condition at all. It sounds very bizarre, but it seems to be a viable path. Unfortunately, the experimental results indicate this does not work for long-life species either. The hormones within long-life species are strictly regulated, and any external force that influences this system would cause an overwhelming retaliation. I experienced uncaring freedom for about 2 hours before almost dying from a cytokine storm. I've conducted lots of experiments. There has been no progress whatsoever. I'm feeling really defeated. But I want to see what Yufei looks like, even if for just once. So I asked behind Yufei's back. She would never agree to something as ludicrous. For Professor Egan to transplant a pair of eyes for me. I saw myself and Yufei for the first time. Her short black hair shimmered with light like soft silk, and her pale skin was beautiful like the best ceramics from the Zhu Ming. Her ebony eyes were bloodshot with sadness and fatigue, and she kept shedding tears. She looked at my new eyes and said, "Dan Shu, do you know what this means to you?" I know. Of course I know. These eyes will gradually be rejected, bringing me unimaginable pain in the process. Historically, people have even become stricken with Mara due to such agony. Then I would return to the darkness and lose everything I have momentarily gained. I said to Yufei, "Let's go see those views together, the ones you told me about." 10 days later, we stood, shoulder to shoulder, gazing at the artificial sun gradually disappearing on the other side of the Delve's false sky. The rejection reaction was getting stronger and stronger, but as long as she was beside me, it didn't seem so bad. The dusk painted the sky red at the end of the forest like a flame. That night, as I screamed in a puddle of my own blood, I once again returned to the darkness. Yeah, Jesus Christ. That was really fucking long. And also really fucking sad. Where does that go again? Bookshelf? It would be... Oh yeah, and there's two parts to it. Where's the other part? Oh, I can't scroll like that. Anyway, is this still the same quest? Yeah, it is. Okay. Alrighty then. I guess I should at least try and finish this quest.
I came up from
Yeah, I don't know what to say either. That was pretty fucking sad. Like, knowing that there are cures to blindness, but you just can't have them. And if you do try to have them, you're put through, like, hell. That fucking sucks.
It's been a while.
It has?
To what does the seat of divine foresight owe the pleasure?
Didn't I talk to you just, like, yesterday? You recount everything that happened between you and Dan Shu to Qingsu.
I understand. You say you have suspicions about this pellet she gave you?
I do indeed. And I don't want to die. Now I'm wondering what would happen if I actually did take it. Would it be like, would the Stellaron in my body just fucking make me vomit it back up or something?
How about this? Leave this Broomdew concentrate pellet with me, and I'll find someone to run a few tests on it.
Yeah, that sounds like a very good idea.
I need to find a trustworthy alchemist, so you'll need to wait here a while.
It isn't easy to find trustworthy people like yourself in these perilous times.
Damn. Okay, yeah, I guess we can't fucking trust anyone. If we can't trust Don Shu, everyone might be corrupt. Who knows? Turns around and leaves. It was a long time before she returned to the seat of divine foresight hurriedly.
Thank the stars you were wise enough not to take that pellet.
Oh, God.
My alchemists were able to extract many forbidden components. The result is identical to the disciple's mysterious prescription.
I fucking knew it. She's the one who fucking makes the pellets. Can't believe Don Shu lied to me. I see. In that case, I'll go look for her now.
I understand. Try not to be too upset. I had a suspicion that there might be a spy in the Alchemy Commission. But I never expected it to be someone so high up in the organization.
Yeah, it's like, be blind or be in, like, unimaginable pain as these eyeballs are literally forced out of your skull. Pick your poison.
I'll put out a wanted notice for Don Shu immediately. If you find any trace of her, get in touch with me.
I found her diary. Do you want to read her diary? It's kind of long.
Take this deeting with you. It might just help you find this friend.
Oh. Okay. Anything else?
I had a suspicion that there might be a spy in the Alchemy Commission.
I thought she was my friend. I knew there was something off about her.
You're prudent, and that's a good trait to have. Just try not to let your emotions cloud your judgment.
Alright. I'll try to not let my emotions cloud my judgment. So is she, like, the top dog of Sanctus Medicus, or is she just one of the people? Like, is she just the medicine maker, or is she actually...
I came up from Starskiff Haven.
I don't know.
Don Shu isn't here. Where could she be?
I mean, she left earlier.
I've got it. Don Shu's medicine box has her scent on it. I'll ask the deeding that Qingzu lent me to track her.
Sounds good. To the artisan shop. Oh, okay. I thought I was actually going to get to run around and stuff, but I guess we're going straight to the Artisanship Commission.
Time to come out, little deeding. I need you to help me find Don Shu.
Yeah. Aw, there he is. Good boy. Sticking his big old tongue out. Well, that looks like her. Oh, the fucking... Okay, it's gone. Yeah.
Don Shu.
Mm-hmm.
With a group of disciples.
Yep.
I guess that tells me all I need to know.
Yeah. All right. Well, found her. I'll report back to the commission. The cake dog is back. Yeah. All right, ma'am. You a hoe.
Master, stand back. Let me handle this.
Stand down. She's a friend.
Am I? I don't know if I'm a friend anymore.
Many of our brethren have fallen by her hands.
Yes, I am aware.
But...
I said she's my friend. Leave us.
Jeez, yeah, she is a different person now.
Yes, Master.
They're not even leaving, they're just standing there.
I didn't expect you to come looking for me.
Why? You gave me the most suspicious fucking medicine ever. They call you master. You're the head of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus? You lied to me.
So they do. I am master of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, scion of merciful Medicus. And I shall lead the entire Xianzhou Alliance onto the path of abundance.
Okay. Abundance time, I guess.
Did you ingest the Broomdew concentrate pellet I gave you?
Yeah. You broke my trust, Tanshu. Now it's time to break you. I did, I didn't. What kind of medicine is it, exactly?
That which the elixir seekers that arrive on the Xianzhou dream of. The formula to immortality. To take it is to initiate the transformation from a short-lived species into a Xianzhou person or an abomination, depending on your perception. Please believe me when I say that never once have I thought about harming you. I merely wanted to offer you the chance to obtain immortality and freedom.
Yeah?
Friend, please, I urge you to leave the Luofu. Abandon this struggle. The truth isn't what it appears to be. What did the minions at the seat of divine foresight tell you about this conflict? That the Rainbow Arbiter is the emissary of the righteous? That the Arbiter is chasing the heathen plagues author across the stars, while the disciples of Sanctus Medicus abet their heresy? Do you really think that is the case? You don't understand merciful Medicus, nor the devilish archer author, but you understand me. Do you see me as such? A heretic?
A heretic? That was a little cringe, but it sounded cool, though. Yeah, yeah. That's fair, that's fair.
I do not ask for you to pick a side. I just wish for you to leave the Luofu. To leave this all behind. This isn't your fight, and I do not wish to make an enemy of you.
Let Danshu go? Battle with Danshu. It's like... I don't know. See, on one hand, I want to say, like, oh, you know, this is like a argument of, do you want to follow the abundance or do you want to follow the hunt? And this place just really likes the hunt and follows the hunt, but maybe there are merits to the abundance after all, and I just haven't heard about them. But on the other hand, Sanctus Medicus specifically is pretty fucking terrible. Like, they wanted me to kill someone in order to join their group? That's not cool, actually. I think I'm gonna have to battle her. I don't think I can just let her leave and continue with this whole Sanctus Medicus thing. Let's fight.
Most unfortunate. Had you known me first, perhaps we could have been good friends.
Master, we should leave now.
I sincerely wish that this will be our last meeting. Farewell, Nameless.
No, I will catch you. Beat up a blind person or let her go. Hard decision. Yeah, I mean, when you put it like that, it sounds like I'm pretty evil. But I promise, she's the evil one. I swear. Wow. Killed him in one hit?
More enemies.
What level are these guys? 2 of 52. Okay, so they're kind of low.
Time for a buzz.
Bam.
Time for the
turn up the volume.
Wave 2?
Let me have some fun this time.
Come on. Wave 2, wave shmoo.
Time for a buzz.
Rude.
Merciful Medicus.
Oh my
Pretty
god.
good crowd today. Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all.
Boom. Then let's
With
throw
me
this
out
on
here,
you.
how can we lose?
I'm not afraid of you.
Yeah, let's go.
Commencing annihilation.
Secret of the safe.
Why are you attacking Serval? You bitch.
Let's rock.
My turn. Stay right there while I give you a present. Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
I'm okay.
Stay back, Clara.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Song. I need to be brave. Be careful, Mr. Svarog.
Huh. More enemies. Time for a buzz. This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow.
That's it.
Try that again.
Oh,
I'd better report my findings to Qingzhou at the seat of divine foresight.
Is this her part 2? Oh god. Please don't be as long. Okay, this one looks shorter. I think this one is shorter. This is part 2 of Dan Shu's diary. Please hear me, Rainbow Arbiter. Yufei is enlisted in the war. This is the third great war between the Alliance and the denizens of Abundance. Many people I know went to the war, but I never imagined Yufei would be conscripted as well. The Alliance needs the best healer, and I happen to be the best healer. That can't be helped, right? Yufei held her head in her palms as she said this to pretend carelessness. I grabbed Yufei's hand and replied anxiously, "The Luofu has so many healers. Why does it have to be you? You're not a Cloud Knight. You can refuse." "I know you're worried about me," Yufei comforted me gently. "I'm just a healer. I won't be in danger. Besides, the Arbiter will keep me safe." She had made her mind up to go. I could only beg her. "You're an amazing person. You can live a happy life even without me. But I'm weak. I don't know how to live in a world without you, so please, please return in one piece." Yufei laughed haplessly. "I can't live without you either. Trust me, I'll be back safe and sound." She then let go of my hand. I knelt on the ground, covered my ears, and curled up in a ball. I didn't want to listen to the sounds of her leaving. Rainbow Arbiter, please bring her back safely. Someone became Mara-struck in the urban area of the Exalting Sanctum and caused quite a bit of destruction. We've been assigned by the judges of the Ten Lords Commission to conduct an autopsy on his corpse. The results of the autopsy were very interesting to me. I'm going to record it here for future reference. The deceased was an incomplete one. He was born without limbs and had a congenital heart condition. However, the autopsy indicated all his disabilities seemed to have completely disappeared after he became struck with Mara. His limbs became stronger than a Yellowstone's calf, and his heart was as steady as a starskiff's engine. In fact, such records are often to be found in the annals of history, but I'm still very stunned to come face to face with such an occurrence. I have to admit that I have been deliberately ignoring one particular cure for the incomplete ones, specifically to accept the Plague Author's power. After all, no one had heard about about there being incomplete ones among the Borisin. Perhaps there indeed exists a way to harmlessly utilize the Plague Author's power. Of course, this is only a fleeting fantasy. Doing such experiments would be a crime worthy of death. Just in case, these words are for any future judge of the Ten Lords Commission who may investigate this diary. The above content is all my fantasies, and I have no plans of executing them. Yufei and I wrote many letters to each other recently. She's safe for now at the field hospital away from the front lines. Of course, I'm worried about her, but the only thing I can do is silently pray. Rainbow Arbiter, please keep her safe. The war is over. We won, and Yufei is dead. I can't understand how she could die in the field hospital, away from the fighting. I kept asking and asking like I was mad, till the Cloud Knights finally told me the truth. The Rainbow Arbiter had descended onto the physical plane and annihilated the Borisin's fleet using their divine arrow. At the same time, their divine miracle wrought some collateral damage, such as the field hospital Yufei was based in. She did not die in the hands of the denizens of Abundance. Instead, she was ground to dust by the Rainbow Arbiter's divine arrow, without even a single bone of her left behind. Why? Rainbow Arbiter. Rainbow Arbiter, this will be the last time I write to you. I wish all that you hope to destroy are resurrected. I wish all that you hope to preserve is annihilated. I wish all lives in the land will thrive contrary to your desires. I wish all stars in the sky will dim because of your existence. I wish this galaxy to be full of life and not full of death. I wish the Alliance will exist forever, but not in the way you desired. Damn. Nothing like getting your best friend killed in a war to, you know, make you change sides. Arbiter from Halo.
Time
That's
to
gotta
log
be it.
off. I mean, head back.
Wait, there.
It's humongous.
Are these supposed to be the same people, but they've just been reborn now? Is that what this is? Because it was like a Foxian guy. Maybe it wasn't a Foxian guy. It was a guy and a girl standing here before, but they were adults. So were the... Oh no, but Foxians don't get reborn. And yeah, that is very sad. Quite unfortunate the way that had to play out. Any other books or things over here? Aha, there is another one. Interesting. Alright, well that mission then.
How did it go? Did you manage to locate Donshu?
Yeah, I did. She's kind of the leader of Sanctus Medicus, and she got away before I could catch her. Yeah.
So you weren't able to apprehend her. I see. These people have been in hiding for so long. They must have a more nefarious plan. I've got to apprehend them quickly. Once again, thank you for all your help. With your intel, we will put a stop to Donshu.
Okay.
Jing Yuan tells me you'll be joining the forces led by the Alchemy Commission and Master Diviner. I won't take up any more of your time. Please, take good care of yourself.
I won't take up anymore. I know you were, like, actively pursuing some of the most dangerous criminals in the universe and, like, trying to save the entire ship before it's destroyed by the Abundance, but, you know, this was really important, so I won't take up any more of your time.
If you run into Donshu again, contact the nearest Cloud Knights.
For sure, Z's. Yeah, it would have been we totally could have caught her if March and March and Welt were here, but who cares? I guess they were off, you know, fucking sipping tea.
Take this as a token of my appreciation. You deserve it.
Oh, thank you. Aha, complete. Interlude. Stay tuned to find out what happens next in the upcoming installment. Wait, I'm caught up now? Huh? No way. I'm actually... Huh. Draconic Opulence. Witness Donshu's story. Discover Donshu's true identity and witness the rise of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Damn. So I guess it's I guess it is like what happened with Genshin, where, from what I've heard at least, the first, like, the 1.0 patch didn't, like, I assumed Genshin 1.0 was all of Mondstadt and all of Liyue, but apparently it only went up to, like, it went through Act 2 of Liyue and then stopped, and then only in 1.1 did it actually finish it off with that big battle with Child and then the battle with Osile and all that. So I guess the same thing's happening with Star Rail? Though, we are already in version 1.1 of Star Rail. So, I guess I kind of would have thought, it would have been concluded by now, but damn, okay, yeah, I did. Maybe I should have looked up how much was actually left, because now I'm like, shoot, I did not expect to get caught up that quickly. Yeah. Damn. So, wait, can I, is the Ebon Deer isn't a boss I can fight again yet? Or do I just need to, like, do something? Maybe I just have to teleport somewhere else or something. Yeah, I guess I'm all caught up now. I'll have to,
Time to log off. Head back.
I guess I'll just have some of those, little companion quests that I might do. These ones. Yeah, I still have Clara's quest and Serval's quest to do. And then whatever other ones I might unlock. But otherwise, looks like I'm freaking all caught up by now. And I mean, to be fair, it took me quite a while to actually finally get caught up. Yeah, jeez. Well, alrighty then. That is Honkai Star Rail. The main story up till now, at least. Yeah, I mean, not much. I guess the summary that I gave after the Ebon Deer was, I thought was gonna be, you know, the ending of, like, that part, and then I'd have a lot more to say once I actually reach the end. Story so far, I'd say, has been pretty good. I think I felt like, at least, I enjoyed Belobog's story a little bit more. Although, to be fair, that one is completed and this one hasn't been completed just yet. Yeah, so far it's been pretty good. But like I kind of mentioned before, I feel like the story here is a bit more disjointed. Like, they have some really cool stuff where, you know, like the whole battle with Kafka and the whole fight with the Ebon Deer and all that, but it hasn't felt as cohesive, I guess, as Belobog did. Because with that one, it was a lot more like, you know, oh, you go you get from place to place to place. You have sort of like 1 or 2 missions in each area, and you get to really get to know the characters a lot more. But in this one, it's like, you know, you go, you know, you start in Cloudford, you go to the central Starskiff Haven, and then you are told to go, like, here. Oh, I feel like there was something in between here and here, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh, I needed to use the little dog thingy to find Tingyun. So yeah, so I found Kafka here, and then we get to Exalting Sanctum, and then it just kind of puts itself on pause, where, you know, you get to Exalting Sanctum, they take Kafka away, and then you have your little encounter here with Bailu and the Mara Struck, and you save her and whatnot. And then after that, it really just sidetracks into the whole thing with that one guy who was like, oh yeah, come meet me over here, and then try to infiltrate Sanctus Medicus for me. And then you have to infiltrate Sanctus Medicus, do that whole quest line, report back with your findings, and then get the divination, or not the alchemical results from Don Shu. And then you get to go back to, like, the important storyline. And then once again, after you have the important storyline, you know, you go to the Divination Commission, you interrogate Kafka, and then you go to the Artisanship Commission to try and fix the damages caused by the tree. You fight the big deer, and then it has you sidetracked again, going back, running around the Exalting Sanctum with Don Shu and talking about Sanctus Medicus. And it's like, while I appreciate the Sanctus Medicus storyline, and I find it interesting, and like it's definitely going to play a larger role in the future, I feel like the way that they're kind of splitting it up isn't the best. It just kind of feels weird. Maybe that's just me, but yeah. Yeah, I feel like we haven't gotten to know the characters nearly as much. Like, you know, the whole... And this might just be... This could just be my opinion, but I feel like the characters in Belobog are a lot more, like, kind of diverse and maybe nuanced when compared to the ones on the Lafu. Like, if I look at the characters here, at least, you know, you have this kid who, like, we hardly see. We have Qingshi and Tingyun and Jingyuan and Sushang. Yeah, like with Belobog, it's like Japard was like, you know, the law-abiding soldier. You know, Clara was, you know, like a little girl with a ginormous robot protecting her. Serval was like kind of funny and kind of a rule breaker with who's, you know, related to him. Natasha, the caring, like, doctor who you help out a lot. Hook, who's just fucking adorable. Of course, Branya and Sela and their whole dynamic and relationship. Sampo, who's just fucking weird and funny. Yeah, I feel like they had a lot more memorable, like, things about them, compared to the Lafu folks, who, it's like, okay, you have, like, the slacker lady, you have the fox lady, who is there. You don't really know that much about her. We met, like, one other lady who's not playable yet, for, like, and we talked to her for, like, 2 seconds. Jingyuan's pretty interesting, at least. He's kind of cool. And then we have the Dragon Doctor lady, who has, like, no other personality traits that we've really seen so far, because we've only met her, like, once. Su Shang is the knight who's, you know, fine. Not many other personality traits apart from being a knight. And then we have some of the other non-playable characters, you know. Yeah, I really felt like in Belobog, you spent a lot more time with the characters and actually getting to know them. Like, here it's been, like, even though on Belobog we were literally, like, declared criminals and had to, like, flee from the law, I feel like the reception on the Lafu was colder than it was on Belobog. Because at least once we got to the underground, you know, we saw Natasha, who took care of us, and who we, you know, did missions for later. And we saw Hook, who was cute and funny, and we played hide and seek with her for a little bit. And it's like the missions that you had to run in Belobog that were sort of like, even if they didn't directly advance the story, they sort of ran, they didn't run exactly parallel to the story, but they at least were in the right direction. Whereas here, I feel like the stories are going in, like, 2 different directions. And with those other quests, you got to learn a lot more about the characters without, like, needing to do their character quest. And then their character quests just build on their characters even more. So, yeah, I feel like the only people we've really spent, like, a significant amount of time with has probably been Jingyuan and Fu Xuan and Tingyun. But even then, Tingyun's just kind of been there in the background. You know, she's just been forced to follow us around by Jingyuan. And yeah, it's not like we really have, like, gotten to know Jingyuan at all. He's just, you know, he's the chill general guy. And, I don't know, we don't really see much else of him. Yeah, it felt a lot more like in the Lafu, the characters were just sort of like, you know, they were given a basic description, and then that was like it. It's like, oh, general, but he's like super chill. That is his whole, like, that's all you need to know about him. Nothing else. Whereas, like with Branya, at first, you know, you get the info of, like, you know, oh, she's the daughter of, like, you know, the Supreme Guardian, and she's the captain of the guards, so she's, you know, follows the rules and whatnot. But then you spend a lot more time with her in the underground, reveal a lot more about her character. Like, I feel like even if you don't get to meet everybody in great detail, there should at least be one or two characters who you spend a lot of time on and really, like, get to know. Like, you know, we spent a lot of time with Branya and Sela and really, like, got to know a lot about them. And it's like, sure, you know, we didn't spend that much time with Hook. We didn't spend that much time with Pela. Actually, in the main story, we spent, like, no time with Pela. But, you know, it's, yeah, Dragon Healer Lady, that's it. Like, her personality is, she's a dragon lady who's actually, like, thousands of years old, who is, like, the top medic in the whole ship. That's it. You know, and then she disappears. So yeah, I feel like, I don't know, it is kind of unfortunate. I really hope they are able to make it a bit more interesting, maybe stick the landing all right. But yeah, the more that I sort of the more that I think about it, the more I'm just honestly invested in, like, whatever the heck Kafka and Blade are doing. Like, I don't really care about anyone on the Lafu. I haven't gotten a real close relationship with anyone. I feel like it was a lot more sort of up close and personal with Bellabog, you know? Like, you were fighting to not only save the world, but also save all of the friends you made along the way. But in this case, it's like, oh no, yeah, you're just, you're here to help. You were, like, hired, basically, by Jingyuan. And that's it, you know. You meet people. They're kind of interesting. But it's not like they're, you know, you don't really grow to care about them, I guess. Yeah, I really, really hope there are side quests for characters that didn't get much screen time. Either, you know, like, I don't know if I need to do more side quests or if that is just going to be something that comes, like, later, maybe after the conclusion of this area, but yeah, so that's cool that I'm caught up now. At least now I can look at stuff and, you know, not have to worry too much about spoilers unless it's specifically about one, like, character's quest that I haven't done or something like that, or leaks or something. But otherwise, yeah, so very cool. So I'll probably stream Wednesday if I had to guess. It's probably gonna be more Star Rail. I'll be doing whoops, that's not the right button. This one. I'll probably be doing Clara and Serval's like companion missions so that I can get them to show up on the Express. That should be fun. And then if any other companion missions show up after that, or if I, you know, end up doing some of these side quests, maybe that'll work. And then after that, I'm really not sure what I'm gonna do. I mean, I still have some character quests to do in Genshin, so maybe I'll start doing those finally. Thanks. I'll try to keep being funky. So yeah, thanks for stopping by once again. Hope you enjoyed. And yeah, I'll be back later with some more Star Rail. So be safe, be well, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.